Good afternoon, everybody. How are you all today? It's Sunday. I think it's the 17th of May. And how's your week been? As I was saying before, sometimes the week goes really slow, but at the same time it speeds by and you think, wow, here's another week. So still lots of changes that we're all feeling and going through and settling into this different way of life and understanding that probably it will not ever be the same as it was before. So I'm in having a wee walk through the woods today because it's a wee bit, the weather's changed for going along the front, so it's just lovely to be out here in the woods. You can hear the birds singing as well and hear the wee river flowing by. So a wee change. For the week ahead, I was choosing the soul plan energies, tuning into, and I actually ended up taking two because I thought we need to see what the core issue is of the week ahead, and it's no surprise that the same cards are coming out again. The first one is the Assimilation, Structure and Harmony. That's a polarity card, and that was the one we spoke about before, all about loss. So this is the type of life that we had before. We've lost a lot of that. We're losing contact with physical contact, being able to hug someone, and as I was saying before as well, how amazing it is to have a handshake from someone or a hug, because it is, we're human beings and we do all need physical contact and communication with each other. And although it's nice to talk on Zoom or FaceTime, etc., you can't beat the face-to-face. So anyway, this is all about the transition as well that we're going through. Are we resistant to the change that's going on? Well, yeah, of course we are, because we've been used to the conditioning and the programming that we've had since we've been born, and it is all new and different, so there is a resistance to the change. However, at the same time, we're actually building up a new world, and we spoke about this before, the 11th, this is all about as well the heart chakra. So are we letting go? Are we becoming more loving and compassionate towards each other and helping out each other? Or are we still working from the ego? Because sometimes when we've been conditioned with that as well, the ego takes over. And I think what we're being asked to do is to come down into our heart space and actually look at the world from a compassionate point of view as well. So the next card we picked was this one, Spirit and Freedom. Now this has come up a few times as well, and it's all about the free spirit. It's the pioneering, visionary and expression of spiritual concepts. So again, what ideas are we all having as we've been made to go deep within this past few months? Are we coming up with new ideas? Are we talking about change in maybe career path, etc.? Are we looking at relationships, etc.? There's lots and lots of things that we're looking at from a different perspective, from the heart area rather than up in the ego. So when we put these two cards together, as I say, to find out the core issue, what's going on this week again, lo and behold, it's the third time it's come up in the last 2 months, and it came out with fear of exposure. Surprise, surprise. So what is that saying to us? Again, we're looking at being our true selves. We're looking at what's going on nearby in our local communities, how people are reacting. Some people are saying we need to do this, we need to do that, and again, other people don't maybe believe that, and we're not all in the same boat because we're all on different life paths. We've all got our different views, opinions, beliefs, feelings. And again, we could look at the fear of exposure of what's going on in the world. Are we actually looking and seeing our own truths? Are we speaking our truth? Are we scared to speak our truth because we might be looked down upon if we dare to say what we think? And we don't want to be speaking our truth detrimental to other people, of course, but these are all things to think about. There's a lot of healers, etc., that have been maybe had inverted commas, regular jobs before. And when we've gone into the healing, profession, we are maybe afraid to come out and do what we're doing, and also there's an issue maybe of charging because we don't feel worthy, and etc, etc. But you could look at that as well as being perceived as coming out and being who we really, really are and what we believe in. And I think we all know that many, many hundreds of years ago and whatever, herbalists and people who were able to heal and help people with illnesses, etc., were frowned upon. And I mean, lots of us would be burned at the stake, etc. We were persecuted because of what we believed in and how we could help people with natural sources. So there's a lot of these things that are relevant to this lifetime as well, and I think we're all here to clear a lot of the conditioning, the programming that we've gone through for thousands of years, and we've been suppressed and oppressed for so long as well. So that's just a wee bit food for thought. As I say, I could speak all day about the energies, but it's just a wee bit of letting you know what the energies are holding for this week. So we're definitely in a transition period, there's no doubt about it. And are we resisting it? Some of us are, and some of us are absolutely taking it on board and going with it because we know it's part of what's been coming. And I think the main thing is love, compassion, unconditional love, being there, looking after each other. We're all here to be of service. We've all got that divine spiritual spark within us. We're multidimensional beings in a human body, and I think that's what we're all kind of getting shown at the moment as well. We need to look deep within and realise there's more to life than ourself. It's about helping each other. So anyway, that's the soul plan energies, and I hope you're all going to have a good week ahead. We'll